Yeah, when the news broke, I sort of wiped my eyes, looked again, and then sort of sat down. I think I actually closed my laptop, and I was literally like, we've done some cool stuff in our careers. We've really sort of pushed for some great awards and acknowledgement. But I think there's something that is really sort of important to me and certainly my career coming through the kitchen and working in some really cool places in Europe. To see that key associated to you or to something that you've been doing and something that a team must strive for, and then sort of realizing that there's been a recognition from Michelin, which is probably the biggest in my world in terms of reference of awards, because when you were in the kitchen, all you were doing was trying to get a Michelin star, or getting recognition by Michelin that you were accepted into this very unique club. For Kruger Shalati, we're not a part of a bigger brand, and a lot of international guests might go like, oh, can we trust them? Can we, are our clients safe here? So when you get an acknowledgement from Michelin or from, there are a few of these really great, brand associations that we like, but certainly endorsement in terms of, making sure that the standards are where they should be. And that's, I guess, what gets us up every day. That's why the long hours are important. That's why the team briefings are so accurate. That's why the guest is our king. And to be acknowledged by the Michelin system is an incredible honor, and one that we accept, and one that we'll keep striving to do, because this is just amazing. And for me, it's an incredible goal for the team that have delivered this, and I couldn't be more proud. And so, have we been hustling? Have we been savvy? Have we been guest-centric? Yes. This is a huge iconic thing. I mean, when you have spent some time in Europe, and we've been to some really cool restaurants, and they all got their stars, their Michelin stars 1, 2, and 3. We've been so fortunate, and you kind of, as a hotel operator, as a restaurateur, you always go to these places and look at the amount of detail and love and care that these guys put in, and you know that is just incredible acknowledgement to the effort they put in. So this is something that I've strived for my whole career, and it's been a personal journey. And how are we 5% better? And that's something that we do at Selati. Is literally, every different service is 5% better. Let's just get there. Let's just do this. Let's hustle. Let's be there for the guests. Let's be present. Let's make sure that we offer them something that is an experience that they wouldn't get anywhere else but Selati. If you cast your eyes back to what has gone on at Selati about the recruitment, our staff, where they've come from, you've got, pretty much 90% of the staff that are from the local area. 60% of them have never worked a day in their life before, and in a short time span of just 5 years, we've been able to stand out amongst some exceptional hotel offerings. And I won't list them because some of those gyms are all good friends of mine, but they know who they are. And little Kruger Shalati, who's been around for 5 years, and we're not associated to big brands, we've competed amongst the best, and on this occasion, we're so proud of our 2 keys, and it literally is something that I will treasure for the rest of my career, but also know that we can definitely push for a third key. I might be a little bit more biased. However, I think this is an exceptional recognition system and platform because of the legacy that Michelin is, and we're just. I think it's going to up the ante and competitiveness amongst all of us to improve what we do, how we do it, and make sure that our visitors to this incredible country, because we offer something here that I think the world doesn't have, and that's our people, our compassion and our service, and really is all led by this empathy of wanting to serve people, and South Africa and Kruger Shalati are doing their part to be world class. It shows the world that we're here to be taken seriously, and guests and travelers are in a really safe space when they come to Africa. It's not as scary as one thinks. Having recently traveled through Africa, South Africa for me is just this incredible place for you to have this experience that is world class, but in this location that is surrounded by amazing people, but certainly dramatic landscapes, and places like the Kruger National Park is exactly that. It's an experience that you need to have when you get to South Africa, or put it on your bucket list, because being immersed here in the wild is something that is just really, really special. So all of these mystery shopper guests, you know, they normally have a checklist, you know, as how they rate you. So you did really good here, you did really bad at checkout, you really did good at porterage, etc. We had no idea that that the Michelin Key assessor was going to be here, and to be honest with you, I still don't know who that guest is. But we're obviously trying to see exactly what we meant because of our detailed handovers, and that is, I think, just a really cool acknowledgement that certainly as the leader here is that even that we didn't know, this guest got the service that we strive for, and the service that we look to deliver on a daily basis, and I couldn't be more proud of the team, the leadership within the lodge, and that's literally from front office to back of office to housekeeping to kitchen, and everybody involved. I mean, so no, it's a proper team effort, and we are just so delighted to have had this happen with no one really knowing. This is a very humble team. It comes from very humble origins, just outside the park, and yeah, we have a sense of hospitality that I've never seen, and this team's cohesion and their love for travelers it's remarkable. And so no, we're not going to relax now. There's a third Michelin Key that we really want, and we're going to work hard. We're going to try harder to get that recognition, because of course we're naturally competitive. Well, what we are is guest focused. We'll never take away anything to gain that. We'll just be adding to our guest experience. First of all, we're going to celebrate a little bit, right? Because I think this is just the most amazing thing, and I think as a team we're going to spend a little bit of time just acknowledging these key role players within the business. And as soon as the dust settles, and as soon as we settle after our celebration, we then going to get busy. We're going to get busy looking at again this offering, and how we can sort of look at what the requirements are to get that third key. I'm already starting to sort of conceptualize exactly what that looks like and what that means, and of course as hoteliers and GMs we have long lists of things that we want to do, and our vision, and whether it be a 6-month, 1 year, 2 year vision in terms of our service, our rooms, our offering. These are things that are again just you quickly reminded about the importance of growing this property, growing this product, growing our team, and making sure that our service is consistent, full of empathy, but more important, really efficient and world class. But here at Selati, you'd notice when you just look at the website, it's quite unique.